Let's talk about high stakes, no safety net, no safe space. Let's talk about crash and burn, gotta learn to learn from your mistakes. Red line and no silver line, and lost count of sleepless nights. Took it off the air, how will I prevail? Can't seem to get shit right. Conversation with the star player, looking in the mirror, looking crazy. You from with the ball, them turnovers costing, you been paying for it daily. Chasing the money elusive, women you fucking wanna be exclusive. You were just coming through on some cool shit, now she really ready trying to do shit. Clocks don't stop ticking, so many obstacles on this mission. Being patient and racing time, at the same time start to get sickening. Pockets feeling super light, the burden get heavy every day and night. Knowing the fate is the birth of success, embracing that fact is part of the play. Because and kept it real, said it get rough around that corner. The proof is something you can feel every time the darkness was upon us. The message get lost in the madness, gotta break a few bad habits. Got a clear view of what's happening, you got the plan to put it in action. Everything you ever needed, gold mine is on the inside. Take a look deeper, slow climbs to the showtime. Everything you've been dreaming is reality on the other side. Just push through a few demons, it's a cold ride but the soul survive. Everything you ever needed, gold mine is on the inside. Take a look deeper, slow climbs to the showtime. Everything you've been dreaming is reality on the other side. Just push through a few demons, it's a cold ride but the soul survive. Now it's down to the business, alone in the room, no room for feelings. Foundations of what you've been building, put you in position to make you a killer. Stay cold-blooded like a villain when making decisions, they get what you give them. Not a politician, but you politicking and you campaign like a winner. Saints gon' turn to sinners if they can't afford their dinner. So you keep up your antennas, scan their frequencies and spin them. Play your hand aggressive, poker face, they feel the pressure. Your hunger they can't measure, raise the stakes another level. Quarantine with a money scheme and the balls to get up and get it. The market's down and it's wolves around, still manage to make sense of it. Tunnel vision on the path, build up a stash, keep foot on the gas. Go as far as you can go, then a little more, nothing is holding you back. Crack that code and then reach back. Grab your brothers, we a pack. Yeah, we struggle through the troubles, but the trunk remained intact. Every victory is a blessing, players unconcerned with stats. See, the dream is to get a ring for the home team, and that's a fact. Everything you ever needed, gold mine is on the inside. Take a look deeper, slow climbs to the showtime. Everything you've been dreaming is reality on the other side. Just push through a few demons, it's a cold ride but the soul survive. Everything you ever needed, gold mine is on the inside. Take a look deeper, slow climbs to the showtime. Everything you've been dreaming is reality on the other side. Just push through a few demons, it's a cold ride but the soul survive.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some
Since
life game.
I was a small fry, knew I had big dreams. Chase him like a rookie after championship rings. Mama told me diamonds from the hardest to bedrock. And if I wanted to glow up, had to polish my spirit clean. Cause you ain't made for all palates, taste comes acquired. They can't copy and paste, they'll control or erase your profile of the base. Get that check as if good faith been retired. Keep us silent while we serve as inspiration for higher absurd. I come from tribal women, gold fronted and baby herd. A running our tennis is a attitude may disturb. For the world without innards, gave them highs in between the curves. Now the public tenants think they're entitled to the reserves. There's a negative like I'm overdrafted. Access to my assets, legislated and passed this. Craft got me teaching dudes class like the praxis. Cause they've been trying me and my sojourners just for practice. Whole globe spinning on my double X axis. Graphite tinted grandmothers in the ashes. I'm the phoenix flinging winged prayers for my passages. Resurrecting fully blown dreams from the fractions. Rock.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Yes,
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Okay.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Yes,
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Okay.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Everything I am been diagrammed, blueprinted and planned. Yet everybody throw it, they 2 cents in the can. Lot of treasure had to get off my chest so I'd expand. And hot light as a feather and art a firebrand. No apologies necessary, qualified as a band. This is God level, judgment is out humanity's hands. Got a fan base admire my touch from the promised land. I'm tough and clutching my freedom to bust like a talisman. F your respectability, efforts to police me. I'm from where the sharp-tongued neck rolling chiefs be. Learn to run with wolves in case a shites try to fleece me. Got ice water veins from broken life promise. I'm a CC. Met a gypsy with some door knockers and a quartz rock cross a true risk. Said the temple turned to a fortress cause the cost of worship too risky. Spit a universe out the mouthpiece and it seeds out my uterus. Never had a table seat so I'm chasing bread like it's sacred called the Eucharist. Every spoken word invoke women battered but never broken. It's that sharecropping hatchet toting poetry in motion. This is transatlantic echoes off the floors of salted oceans. Make me a living portrait of my sister's voices for the culture.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Yes,
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Okay.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
did.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
One day.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life
Yes,
game.
ma'am.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
Okay.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game.
did.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life
One
game.
day.
Hey, this your mom. Give me a call back. Love you.
Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times. So I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors, trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive its beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff. Learn to cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times. So I'd be lying if I said I don't believe. We can't.
I am intentional, I am the sun, I am original, I am the one.
Let's create a universe where the rings of Saturn. I'm the sun, you the moon, and the light reflects. Complementing each other, that makes us just. Energy shared between us is so phenomenal. Astrological thinking on the same thought pattern. Let's create a universe where the rings of Saturn. Our love goes deeper than the meanings, feelings, healings. Coasting on the wings of my eye. You're the air that I breathe. Goddess of my dreams. Put you on a pedestal, placed the one above you. Got you going in circles, showing my love Jones. Putting me in a zone, making this house a home. A long way to take for you to realize. Open up your third eye. Enoch is just God in the physical. Queen, I'm just a man. I need you to understand that I'm God in the physical. I'm the sun, you the moon, and the light reflects.
Hey. Peace and blessings. Oh, peace and blessings, Star Seeds. Welcome back to Paranoia Star Seed Podcast. It has been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like the little build up. I always enjoy it. It always brings things to my mind when I'm backstage thinking. And I'm going to tell y'all something. First of all, welcome, welcome, welcome. But now I'm gonna get this shit off. I love that Ciroc used that Andre 3000 when she said, I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game and she taught him how to activate the left and the right brain. Some of y'all need to understand that this man is trying to activate both sides of your brain. Let that man play the flute or the drums or whatever the hell he want to play, okay? Stop being haters. I love it. I think it's beautiful. We are star seeds. Okay. Have you ever looked at a star and just seen just the star? No. When you see it, you see all kinds of light coming from the star. We have so many gifts. We are not one sided. Okay. So to think this man is going to go out here and just rap, I just want to let y'all know that is so stupid. Okay. Do you do one thing? Do you just go to work every day? Is that all that you do? No. Okay. All right. I had to get that off. So when I heard that, I just like, dang, he's trying to help y'all and y'all ain't even trying to listen. Welcome, Starseeds. It is Tuesday. It is a mixture. It's a beautiful Tuesday because this is also the season finale of the Human Design. Yes. Season 4 is coming to an end. It is the end of the year. It is the end of the season. We shall move with the seasons and close out. But before we do, we are going to have the beautiful Claudia join us here on stage and do what she does. And y'all, she going to do a little bit of everything tonight because Claudia brought her cards. I tried to tell you. I told you to come on over. She's got her cards out tonight. Yes, it's magical. And when she has those cards out, magical things start to happen. Correct? Correct? Yes, yes. So there she is, doing her magical shit. She's already here. She doesn't even know yet. Yeah, she's preparing, but she is already in the building because that's how magic works. You just pop in. Man, Claudia, it is over. This is the end of the season. How are you feeling, beautiful?
Ah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. I think it's so, Foxy, I love you. I love this space and I'm excited. I feel like, wow, 4. 4 is a big number. That means next year, big things for season
Lots of
5. You
changes
know what I'm
is going to
saying?
be in place.
I feel excited. I'm so grateful always to be a part of it. I'm grateful to be here. I did bring out all the things because I was like, you know what? I realized later on it's Tarot Tuesday. And so
Yeah.
I was like, it's Tuesday. So I was like, should we be doing human design on a Tuesday? It almost doesn't feel right. It
Let me
almost
tell you,
doesn't.
Claudia said she gonna rap, she gonna play the flute, she gonna play motherfucker make crystals for you, she gonna do it all. That's what we do
Right?
here. Oh,
We
yeah.
doing it. We doing jazz hands. We getting it. We getting it today. We doing it all. It's season 4 is ending. Scorpio season is over. Sagittarius season is starting tomorrow. A new season is starting in a month from now. And I mean, like we're going into winter. We're going into hermit mode.
That's why
I'm
we gotta close up.
excited.
Yes, me
I'm
too.
so hyped for hermit season.
Me too.
That's our
You're
season.
like, I'm so ready to get in the bed. That's that type of energy. I can't wait to get in the bed made. It's all comfy, just looking over there, like, oh, I can't wait.
It is snuggle time. It is leave me the fuck alone time. Like
Yes. Hello, Starseeds.
I'm here for
Hello.
it. Hi, I
So many
see
people in the
you,
building. Yes.
Nikita. Yes.
Yes.
So I brought the cards. I don't know. I was thinking like maybe we do by design messages for the end of the season.
Ooh, I like that.
Talking about like, hey, for each type, what you're looking forward to for the next several weeks up until this is a reading that's gonna last until the next season starts. So
Yes.
whenever you cast it is valid, right? Like it's valid for you. I know we got all types of designs in the building. I'm
Yes, we
really
do.
excited. I know I sent you a chart you got it? Okay.
Yep, we
So
got it. Yep. So
you know what
look,
I'm saying?
I want to get into human design. I want to get into your tarot, and I also want to get into the beautiful number 8, which is next year. Because this is the last time I'll get to talk to you here on Pronoia, I want to get your input because, I am an 8 life path. Okay. That is my life path number. And so next year, listen, y'all, next year is an 8 year. Okay. I've been going through the motions. I've been waiting for this year. This is
Wait,
my year.
it's a collective 8. Is it a personal 8 for you too?
No, for me, I think next year is a 6, I believe, but it's a person. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
collective
okay.
8, but I believe it's a
It's a
6. I have to check my personal.
Listen, so you already know. I'm ready. I'm like so ready for next year that I'm like boom. So as a collective year 8, it's a year for about power. It's the year of the dragon in the Chinese
Mhm,
calendar, right? So like I sent this out to my Amor seeds, I think last week, and I'm like getting ready to do an annual reading for the collective as soon as December hits, right? Because I'm like, we're getting this. And the biggest thing that stood out is obviously it's an 8 year. So this year has been a spiritual year. It's a 7 year. We're
mhm,
saying goodbye. I mean, as evident by what's happening on the earth right now, right? This is all spiritual warfare that's being completely shone a light on, especially during this here Scorpio season where it was like things need to transform, right? So we're
mhm,
closing out. Sagittarius is all about spirit. This year is all about getting in tune with where you are, where your spiritual energy is or isn't, right? It's leaving spaces that aren't benefiting you and entering in spaces, entering in collectives that nourish your spirit, that nourish you,
mhm,
your soul, right? You are this that's what the last few weeks of this year are. Like if you haven't done it, this is the time, right? Find your
mhm,
spaces, right? This is a space. Tune in. While we're on break, and I mean like tune in because there are
mhm.
serious jewels in these episodes that Foxy puts out for y'all. So listen.
Absolutely. If it's some you missed, especially these human design, you guys, I know sometimes y'all like, oh, my buddy Kate, oh, Kay Sean's back in the building. I remember when Kay Sean came and was like, y'all speaking a foreign language, but I am here. I am here for it. And now I promise you, you go back. And if you haven't already, go back and check out those videos. Claudia has done so much to give us so much information that I promise you, other people got you paying. I'm sorry, we got to get the smoke going, clearing out the energy. But Claudia, she has given us so much. And I love you for that. Thank you for coming here and sharing yourself with us
Woo.
on so many levels. Like, again, y'all, I met Claudia. It's been over a year now because I love Facebook for that. It will remind you of shit. You're like, for real? It's been over a year since I did an interview on her platform, and then she in turn did an interview on my platform. But I met her in a group, and I promise you, like, I've met so many people, but energetically, you only vibrate with your tribe. Like you could beat people. There's a lot of associates in this world, but your tribe, you know them. See, I got chills. When I get chills, I know it'd be like confirmation, right? Like, yeah, you're right. But yeah, and she's one of the tribe. Like I knew, and she's the first official star seed. I believe you was the first person I offered to be a star seed. Was that correct? Like I think you were, and then Bella came. So I think you were
Yeah.
the first car seat. And it's so crazy because honestly, Claudia, at the drop of dime, Claudia's always there. Claudia she's always here. I know she's tired. She's a single mom like I am. We be getting busy. We be doing stuff. But when she comes, she gives so much of herself. And I'm just so grateful for you for coming here on this platform every time that you do. And you don't just come and tell us human design. You give us a piece of you. And that's the beautiful thing about this platform. It's not just about teaching. It's about learning about the person who's actually learn about your teachers. That's why I want you guys to meet the Starseeds because she's so deep. And we are all more than one thing. Like Claudia does Reiki, Claudia does human design, Claudia does astrology. Claudia could do a little bit of everything. Okay. So tap into that energy and get to know her very well. Even when we're on break, go back, go and like she talks about more seeds. I read it. I get my emails and I read my emails and I love how she links the energy, like links pages where you can go and find out. If you don't know what this 8 energy is about, she'll link a YouTube video. And like I'm learning about people I ain't even never heard of. And I'm watching and I'm like, oh, subscribe. I am that I'm a person like I'm a sponge for especially if it's something I want to know about. Like if it's something that's out of the I'm like, ooh, ooh. And I'm an 8. So anything you talk about some 8 energy, I'm like, what? Uh-huh. Because this is a very difficult path. I tell you that 8 path, as abundant and powerful as it is, you know how one thing is big. If it's big on one side, it's big on the other to hold it up. So the amount of trials and tribulations you have to go through to become what they consider a 8, like, oh, you're supposed to be all it's a lot, y'all. So this energy that's coming in this year, I want to talk about it. So tell me, Claudia, what are your thoughts?
So the 8 is the power of 8, right? 8 is such a powerful number. And why I started talking about, right, the 7 year that we're in currently for the next several weeks. And then we shift to the 8. So we're going from the spiritual to the material, which the 8 is the bridge between the material and the infinite, right? Because when you lay the 8 on its side, it is
The
infinity.
infinity. Yep.
Anything is possible, right? It is an
Mhm,
immense amount of creation. So it's
mhm,
powerful. Like 8, if you see an 8, know that stands for power. If you've been seeing 8s, that's abundance is coming your way. Next year is the time to really reap, like sow. You start seeing the fruits of your labor. You start really understanding your mission. Like you should have been shored up this year or shown some of your spirit tribes, some of that community should have came through this year. And next year it's about what you are here to do. What you are
mhm.
here to do, what you are here to embody. A lot of astrologers are calling in the age of Aquarius next year. And are saying it's like next year you get a sample of what the age of Aquarius is. So where we are, the age of Aquarius isn't going to happen for another 200 years, but where we are is we're setting the stage for the earth right now. And so a lot of really powerful seeds, think legacy. What are you here to do? What is your legacy? What are you leaving, right? We're talking transgenerational thoughts. When you think about numerology and the higher numbers, when it comes to the life path 7, 8, 9, these life path 7, 8, 9s, listen, these are heavy because you're here with a purpose. The lower numbers in the life path have more freedom in terms of like we're gonna create our reality. We're gonna blah blah blah. 7, 8, 9, you got a little bit of a mission here. You have something
Mhm.
that you came here to do. Have you tapped into what that is for you? Do you understand what that is? Are you ignoring it? Because some of us we get the call, we be on some shit like I'm not answering, right? Would be like, put that away. Like, try to hide the phone somewhere,
Don't want to
ignore
hear
it,
it.
keep ourselves on D&D. Some of us do that. We like cruising through life. The message has
Yeah.
been coming through strong. Every week I do an energy reading. Last week energy read was like the laziness. Stop it, right? Pick up the fucking phone. Like, stop. It's time. Next year it's time
Mm,
to really show up and show out, walking your purpose. How are you here? How are you showing up? How are you giving of yourself to the collective, to the community? What are you
mhm.
building? If you see it, like a lot of the conversation now is causing people to be accountable. It's about accountability right now. Like,
Yes,
where
it
are
sure
you being
is.
accountable to your mission? How are you supporting? How are you supporting you and
Mhm,
those around you? So when we're talking about Age of Aquarius, we're talking about revolutionary times when it's more about the community, the collaboration. And so it's a lot of that that's coming to the forefront for next year. So as an 8, Foxy, you we're gonna have eyes on you, y'all. This is y'all time. Y'all 8 energy is amplified. It is a time for abundance. It is a time for wealth. It is a time for, structure, for you to really show what it's like. It's like, because you know that Pisces has that Pisces Virgo connection. I'm just putting it to the earth because it's our earth signs that show us grounding, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
our earth
Yep.
signs that are the bougie ones that have the nice things, the you know what I'm saying? That have the nice food, that show us this is how life is meant to be lived. We are earthly beings, right? We're star seeds on this planet Earth.
Yes.
So we have to bring ourselves back down to this reality and live it fully, live it here, being grounded.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
that's what I have thus far. I always pull out 12 cards for 12 months of the year. Every
Mm-hmm.
year I've been doing this for about 4 years, over 4 years now. I'm doing a reading. You're all invited. Come through and find me on Amor Personified. The information is there. It's typically in my stories. I think it's in my bio. Either way, it's gonna be a video, a virtual event, and I will talk a little bit more about the information that I have on next year already because I have been looking at the astrology for next year. I've been
Mm.
looking at the
Look, it's the number
numerology.
8.
I've been oh, I've been looking at a lot of different things to come together when it comes to next year, and then I'm gonna pull the cards. So this is the time where you get your planners out and start really just mapping it out. The thing is, we also have to understand that time is a human construct. This is something that came to me, and it's so funny, Foxy, that you said about community and your tribe, because the conversation that's been coming up for me a lot when it comes to human design and what I want to talk about today is definitions, right? Definitions in human design. Everybody has a definition except for reflectors. Reflectors have no definition. And your definition in your human design is the way your body graph, when you have all the gates and the channels, is how the centers are connected to each other. So this has been an ongoing conversation for me because it's like so interesting the people that you are attracted to, and when you compare the charts next to each other, you start to understand why. Like, oh, this person completes this gate, and this person bridges this split for this person, and it makes sense that they work together, or it makes sense that they're partners, or it makes sense that they don't fuck with each other. Like, this has been like my thought, my evaluation and analysis, because I'm like, it's interesting how we all get along, and the power of human design and understanding your own design and what other people's designs around you are. Like, this is when you start to understand the impact that other people have on you, and why some people's energy just don't sit right, because that's what it is. Sometimes it's true, like, there will be nothing wrong with this human being. They may not have like done nothing to you, but their energy just be rubbing you the wrong. It just be
Yep.
like,
I've been,
it's like
and then I feel kind of guilty, but it's just like your energy just don't. I don't like, and then folks be like, "You ain't even give a chance." I just don't. It just ain't. And you know what? You're right. I would love to see a chart because I try to be very open to all types of energy. Like I want to get to know people, but I am not perfect. There are people that I'd be like, and I see my problem is this. See this? That happens, and I don't even know I'm doing it. But I know when somebody be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Oh shit, they didn't peeped it." But yeah, there are human beings that do that to your energy. You just be like, "Why are you here?" And it's their energy, and your energy just don't mesh. And it's more than that. It may be a gate or a channel that just just ain't hitting on, right?
it could be, yeah, it could be so many things rubbing up on you in the wrong way. So like, manifestors have a repelling aura, right?
Mm,
So manifestors really, and especially manifestors, if you have your spleen defined, that means that you have your instincts kind of set. And so for a manifester, all energy is not for you, right? Manifestors repel energy. So they literally are like fighting the energy in the room. Like if you are close to a manifester, then if you're close to a manifester and they have a split definition, you probably bridge one of their splits. You probably bridge one of their splits. And so their energy welcomes that because it's like, okay, I feel better when you're around. But it's all about listening to that instinct,
Mhm.
listening to that instinct, and not necessarily taking it personal, or not necessarily don't like put things on other people, right? Like hold yourself in integrity, but know that not all energy is meant for you. Not all energy is meant for
It
you.
is so
Some
true.
energies will deplete you, some energies will uplift
Deplete
you.
you. And yep, uplift you. Yeah, absolutely. And complete you. Deplete you and complete you. Okay.
So
Yes. See, it wasn't just me. Kayshawn
it's
said he been
about
there
being
too.
mindful. I think we all have. I think sometimes we bump into some kind of energies. Like there's be all kinds of energies, right? Just know that these are our instincts letting us
Mhm.
know, okay, nah, not this person.
Mhm.
And that's cool. Like
And
we
that's
just keep it
cool.
pushing. We just keep it pushing. So with definitions, single definition people are independent AF. Single definition people, all of your sensors are communicating with each other. You don't need nothing to make a decision. You don't need other people to feel like you just feel whole. You can make a decision on your own. Like you could just boom, this is what I'm doing. You have all your sensors in communication. When you have no definition, you're a reflector. And reflectors, you know, you are very sensitive. As a reflector, you're a sensitive being. So it's important to know that if you're not happy, if you're a reflector and you're not happy, you're not in the right place for you. Like if you don't feel good a lot of the time, you probably should move because your environment impacts you so strongly as a reflector that it will shape how you are doing. Now, reflectors on a one on one basis function as a mirror to the people around them. So, you look at a mirror, the mirror isn't absorbing your energy, the mirror is reflecting back to you what you're putting out. So, this is what a reflector does. However, all your sensors are wide open and you don't have any definition. So, you are taking in from the outside in. And this sampling of your environment will define how you are doing. So if you're not doing well, you probably like consistently. I'm gonna say consistently because I feel like we all have our waves, right?
Right.
But if you're not doing well consistently, then consider relocating. Um, split definition. My split definition people. Split definition means that all your sensors are not connected. There is one gate There's one gate that you have active that has that little line and it cuts off halfway and it doesn't meet the other center. And so that means you're a split definition. When you're a split definition, you need other energy to bridge that split in order to feel whole enough to make a decision that's right for you. So, split definition people are people that benefit from having friends, having a confidant, having support systems, having places where they can go talk it out, or at minimum, be able to go outside to like a cafe where there's other energy around because likely there's an aura in the area that will help bridge that split so that all your centers are in communication when you are making a decision. So this is important for split definition. When you have a really strong decision to make in your life, like a life altering decision, something that will change the course of where you're going, you have to talk it out to somebody close to you, somebody that you trust. And probably more than likely, the people that you keep close to you as a split definition bridge your splits. The people that feel the best to you, that you feel the best around, will bridge the split. People, there is something called like, so there, when it comes to split definitions, there's people that have short splits and people that have long splits. So a short split means you have a gate and the other center is also defined, but there's no gate there, so there's no full channel from gate to gate. That's a short split. And then there's people that have long splits. So the long split means there's no, it's like the whole channel is missing. So there's no half. It's just completely missing. When you have a long split, it just means that sometimes it takes you more time to recognize yourself, to learn yourself. You feel a little bit more lost in a sense of like what's happening, what's right for you. And when you have a short split, it means that you have more awareness of who you are. There's more, like you're closer to yourself. Either way, split definition are made for partnerships. You thrive in partnership. Partnerships are for you. Yay for split definitions. Single definitions, I'm a single definition. So I just want to say, like, single definitions, we can do partnership, but it takes us, we have to rewire some things in order to be able to do partnership, especially with a split definition. Now, if you're a single definition with a single definition, I think that's good because you'll understand each other's need for independence and you'll give each other a lot of space. But if you're a single definition with a split definition, you have to come together to reach understandings as to how to relate to each other, because the split
Mm.
definition might be a little bit more like tugging. Like a single definition might be like, I don't need you, I want to go here and do my thing. And a split definition is like, but I do need you, like I want to be next to you. And obviously the split definition wants to be next to the single definition, because if you're attracted to that human, it's very likely that that person is bridging those splits for you. So
Makes sense.
that
I'm a split. I'm a split definition, and I prefer split definitions. Okay, I don't want to be with no damn single definition. You need to understand that yes, you need me, and I need you. Thank you. Have a good day. No, but I
like
get it. Yeah,
we need each other.
yeah,
We need
exactly.
each other.
Split
Yeah,
definition, manifesting generator 4-6, and good in relationships, but I don't care if I'm single or not.
good. Split definition. If you have good friendships around you, if you have good people, if you have good community around you, you set. Because
Yeah,
the important thing is that you are connected to other people. Like if you're a split definition, you don't want to isolate yourself. You're not gonna thrive in isolation. You're gonna survive, but you ain't gonna thrive in isolation. So you have to set the standard for what you want for your life, right?
yep,
What do you want? Do you want to just coast through? Cool, do it by yourself. Like you be alright. But if you wanna elevate and expand and live to your fullest potential, it's probably best that you align yourself with other people. And like it doesn't even have to be romantic. It never does, right? Like having that good day one person that you can just go confide in is everything. It's everything
yeah.
for a split. It's everything for a split. Um, so then we have triple split definitions. And triple splits mean same thing as a split, but it's split in two different sides of their body graph of their chart. So triple splits and there's quad splits. So both triple and quads are rare, but they happen. And what happens with triple split is they need multiple energies. So triple split energies are great
Oh, look
in
at that.
places that have a lot of people. Triple splits are like really good for cities. to live in a city where there's energy all around you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in New York and you're triple split, you good because there's people everywhere. You can't like you can go anywhere without bumping into somebody up in here. Like there's people everywhere. You just go on the subway. You need to be around people. Like, there's people are always accessible to you in a big
Mm-hmm.
city. So triple splits need multiple energies to help bridge those splits. When your energy is bridged, right? When you're around somebody else that has the channels and the gates that you don't, you just feel whole. You feel like, oh, all your senses can communicate and you can make better decisions overall. So you want to maintain yourself connected to communities and having multiple people, especially multiple people in a household, like having continuous access to other energies is really beneficial to a triple and a quad split. Quad splits have four splits and are can feel very fractured because it's a lot of splits. It's like it takes it takes a lot of maneuvering to find the energy that's going to bridge those splits. So, ha 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 ha. I'm single definition my partner split.
That makes so much sense, Bella. That makes so much
Same,
sense.
same, but limit
Really? So
same.
you are and your partner are the same, are single definitions.
No, I'm a single definition.
Okay. Is your partner single definition?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, she
Split
said her partner is a
definition.
split. Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I'm rereading that.
So Bella saying she is a single definition. So yeah, it can be challenging. I think it can be challenging just because you two come from different points and perspectives of self and of relationships. And so it's about learning what works and it's about coming to understandings and sometimes even compromise about how to relate to each other. And the split has to understand that the single definition person needs independence, needs time alone, needs to be able to be free. Whereas the single definition person has to understand that the split definition person needs affection, attention, and love, and like, you have to understand. It's like if you don't understand that, then it will cause friction. And typically, in
Mhm.
the beginning of relationships, this is when you find things out, and this is when the friction is meant to be there, right? So that you can understand whether you can continue with this or not. But yeah. So the importance of definitions overall is if you know yours and you know the people around you, you can start looking at where their energy guides you. So for example, right now in human design, the sun is at gate 14. Today's we're at line 5 days, so tomorrow's the line 6. Tomorrow's the last day of gate 14. Gate 14 is the power skills gate. It's a gate that bridges Scorpio and Sagittarius. So it's always at the end of Scorpio season, we're at gate 14, right? So gate 14 is power skills and it is a sacral gate and it forms the channel of the heartbeat. It's called the heartbeat channel. It's like a pulse channel. The 2 and the 14 link together to create a channel. So I have that channel, the 214 channel, I have that. I realized that I have so many people around me that have gate 14, but do
Mhm.
not have gate 2, right? So I have the channel, and a lot of people around me have the gate, but not the full channel. And so what I realized is I'm like, because with the channel, the way that it works is it's leading you towards where you are meant to be in terms of purpose, right? And I'm like, but like my whole purpose as a healer and like what I do, right, is all about finding your soul purpose, awakening third eye, aligning with your higher purpose and higher self. So I was like, oh, this makes perfect sense. that I have this channel and that so many people around me have this gate where they have the power skills, they have that drive for prosperity, for abundance, to work, to like bring forward to the community, right? And so I'm like, this makes sense. Like my energy has drawn in people that want me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, here, this is why I'm here. I'm here to be of service. And so that's part of what like led me more and more deeper into thinking about the definitions and how we relate to other people and how other people relate to us. So know that whatever you don't have, people around you have. We all have access to all the different energies. And with human design, the whole purpose of human design is to learn your roadmap, to learn that you have this roadmap, you have all these different things accessible to you, and how you can choose to live this life outside of the programming that you were given. Because we're all living under a program. So when you become aware to human design and systems of self-discovery, you start understanding what's yours and what isn't yours. So
Mm-hmm.
where you do things sometimes without questioning and you don't understand, you just do it because it's a program, because it's something that you were told somewhere down the line and it has stuck with you. And so you keep doing certain things that might not do shit for you, right? Like they're not making you any better. They're not making you feel good. They're not doing nothing for you, but you keep doing it because you think you have to.
Right.
That's that's most of us, right? And so when we learn about human design, it's just another way to realize, okay, I can do things differently. I can do things my way. There's some things that I don't have to keep doing the ways that I was doing them before. So that's my little tidbit and lesson of the day when it comes to definitions.
There you go, y'all. And now you need to make sure that when you meet somebody, you find out if they split or single or double or triple or quadruple. Because they gonna have different needs. You know, when he up here talking about he want three wives and he a quadruple split, you gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he up here talking about baby, I'm just gonna be here in this bed when you get back from work, he might be a split definition. Now, if he said, baby, I'm going to work and I'll see you when I see you, he might be single. Okay. So I'm just telling you that they all gonna react differently. So you might want to get that chart from them when you meet them. Everybody always asking about their astrology sign. I'm gonna ask you what your human design. I need to know what your human design. I need to know what frustrates you, what makes you feel successful. I need to know all of that good stuff. So human design, yes, is everything because Kayshawn says yes, because since that last time I was here and heard about this, and that is even existed, things have definitely changed. Thanks, Claudia. Absolutely. Man, I'm telling you, it changed
Mm,
my life. It changed my life to the point where it made me realize it was confirmation for me not feeling crazy no more. Like I am a little different. I ain't supposed to be doing what everybody else is doing. I am built differently, and it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. And that's what I learned from human design personally. So I definitely feel that. I'm glad you're learning and growing. That's what
yes,
it's for.
Keishon, thank you for that feedback. I love it. I
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it's so powerful to just understand. And even if you understand yourself, right, you can advocate for yourself better. You can know, like, if you single definition, like, you just don't need certain things. You can
Right.
be honest about that. You can repel the split definition away if you need to, because sometimes it be too much. We just need.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You are right. Yes, peace and blessings to everybody in the building again. So we don't, all right, so we got a lot. We be trying to jam pack so much into a small show. So Claudia has her cards out, and she said earlier she's going to do a reading by design. So hopefully you guys know what your design is. If you have tuned into this show and you're new, you get a pass. If this is your third time and you don't know if you're a manifester, a generator, a reflector, or a projector, we're going to have a conversation. Okay. You just hit me up later. We're going to have to figure out what's going on with you. Okay. So make sure you know what is it? It's your profile or no, your profile is your number, your type. Make
Type.
sure you know your type. Yes. And Claudia's going to give us a beautiful. Oh, no, you don't? Okay. So I believe we have a link to share. Which one would you prefer they go to, Claudia? We have a newbie here who would
I
like to
like the
know what they're
Jovian.
doing.
The Jovian archive is my favorite. It's my go-to.
Yeah,
Do
so you can,
you have the
yeah,
link?
I don't on hand. My producer might have it there in the comments, maybe save somewhere, but it's Jovian Archive. You go there and you can find out what your type and your profile is. Tonight we're doing readings by type. I love it. Let me tell you why I love it. Because I personally, I like to watch readings. Something I do. I may be a weirdo, but I love watching tarot readers read. And I love when they read by sign, or if they read by life path numbers, they'll be like, life path eights, this is a message for you. So tonight, Claudia's going to do readings by type. I am going to step away. I'm going to allow her, because I get really excited and I'll be like, want to interrupt. So I'm going to step away for a little second, and then I'm going to pop back on in between the different types, give a little feedback. So, all right.
Wait, so how should we decide who goes first? I need
Oh,
to know who's in the building. Tell me who's in
yeah.
the
So
building
first of all,
first.
yes, let us know who's in the building. I guess the most, if we got more generators or projectors or manifestors, that's how we'll determine who can go first. But again, projectors should always go first. You should open the door for your elders. No joking. We were here to protect you. You can at least let us go first.
You know what? Let's do projectors first. Because Foxy's in the building and Foxy's a
Hey,
projector.
I'm a
Project-
projector.
Projectors always gotta wait anyway. Let's
We
not
always
make them wait this time.
love that reasoning. We always gotta wait. No waiting tonight. That's right. Projectors. We first. Raise
All
your hands.
right,
That's right.
projectors. I love me some projectors. I love me some projectors. So projectors, let's see what the cards got in store for you. Know that patience is a virtue. And know that even though you have to wait for the invitation, doesn't mean you can't have fun while you wait. The whole point is to make it fun. How can you make that fun? What are you waiting on? What are you creating on? And what is coming up for you? That's what we're pulling on today. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, projectors. I'm seeing that it's been the end of something. Projectors, what's happening? So I got this card. Look at this. This is the first card that came out. This card is speaking about some kind of mental stress, some disdain, an end of something that has caused you so much pain, and it's really been messing with your head. Like, this is the 9, the sorrow. 9 is always the end. I feel like we're coming to the end of the year. Maybe this is the point where you're evaluating a lot of how this year has been going. And I know I've been doing that, but like, there's some pain. There's some serious pain that you are feeling and you have been taking on. And the second card that I have is consciousness. So this card is like the ace of swords. So it's the new beginning of a new thought. So it's the rebirth. We're at an ending point. We're at a new start point. There's a rebirth that's occurring, and you are developing a new consciousness from which to lead from. And you are also ready to receive. This is the 9 of rainbows. It's ripeness. So rainbows is earth, and it's material. It's the fruit. The ripeness is just saying that you have a readiness that you have acquired. Use your pain. Use your pain to allow you to bridge that new consciousness and bring you forth into an end and a new beginning. So that 9, that ripeness is what I'm seeing. Okay, because I feel like I'm talking, y'all understand me. I feel like projectors, y'all know what I'm saying. So the 9 of rainbows is saying that you've been ready. You're ready. You're ready to expand. You're ready to end one one point of contention, one point of suffering is you're ready to be done with it. And I'm going to pull out one of these. I love it. Okay. One of these angels and ancestors oracle cards. And look at the one that you got. She-wolf. She-wolf. And the she-wolf is unleash the wild within. So y'all remember how it started with y'all projectors telling you that waiting doesn't have to feel stressful. It doesn't have to feel painful because you can have fun. You can have fun while you wait. You can allow yourself to indulge in the things that you love. And you are being called to take this time to really find and tap into your inner wild self. That self that is powerful, pure, raw essence. Unleash that being. You can unleash that being as quietly or as loudly as you want, but I'm imagining it's going to be pretty loud. It's going to be pretty loud. Let me just pull some other things. It says, unleash your talents and your desires. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life that you want is here. All right, projectors. Did you hear that? I hope you heard that. I hope you received that. I hope you let that guide you, and I hope to see you show up and show out. All right. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for y'all projectors. Foxy came in and out.
Shout out to all of the projectors. Listen, waiting is never it don't feel good. But like Claudia said, be true to yourselves, be you out loud, and those who's supposed to find you will find you. I learned that by doing this podcast. I was scared. I was afraid. I thought I was gonna be the only person watching me.
I was petrified, thinking I
Thinking
could
I
never
could
live
never live
without you
without you
by
by
my
my
side.
side. Hey, absolutely. But then I did it, and it was beautiful. And those who needed to find me found me and will continue to find you. So, yes, I love it. I love it. Projectors, that is your reading. Moving on. Who's next? Who's next?
Manifesting generators in the building.
Hey, manifesting generators.
Yeah. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. All right, manifesting generators. Here's what I gotta tell y'all. Before I pull these cards, I gotta tell you something. You're meant to make mistakes. You are meant to skip steps. It is part of your design. You see the finish line and you want to get there. And it's okay. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. And you can always go back and fix whatever mistakes. Know that you are here to show. You're here to show people that there are different ways, that it doesn't have to be just one way. Manifesting generators, you are the free spirits of the types. So take a deep breath with me, y'all. This is for us. Okay, manifesting generators. What we got? What are we working on? What are we building? What are we growing? What are we showing? All right, here it is. Ooh, okay. This is a big moment for manifesting generators. So I got this maturity card. So look at this card. This card is the Ace of Rainbows. So Ace of Rainbows is a new beginning, a new beginning, a new financial beginning, a new material beginning is upon you. This is a time for flowers, for flowering, for developing, for being in touch and in tune with this earth and the beauty that it has to offer you. And while you're doing that, while you're getting in tune with the earth, while you are connecting and understanding what you are here to do, you're being reminded that there's constant guidance around you. You are highly spiritual, highly in tune to the fact that you are always connected. Your ancestors are consistently speaking to you, and sometimes you aren't listening. But this card here, this past life card, is saying that there are generations that are seeking their liberation through you. You are meant to study yourself in the past and allow your ancestors to show you where you are meant to be growing. So the past lives card is the 18. So 18, 1 plus 8 is 9, right? So it's also calling to an end. But pow, we also got the ripeness card. So you ready? This is you ready. It's time the struggle time is over. The growth time, you've grown enough. You've grown enough. Stop looking for shit that you don't need to, that you don't even understand. Stop trying to tap into stuff that's not for you. Stop making excuses. Stop trying to find other things to get into and go full force towards what you know to be true, and in the places that you are ready to give it your all, because you know where that is, and you got it. You got it. You're making me emotional. Y'all making me emotional. All right. The angels and ancestor that came through is the protection guardian. The protection guardian says drop your shields. So the protection guardian is letting you know that you are highly, highly protected already. And you trying to call in more protection for yourself is just an excuse, and you're trying to wall yourself out from the world. And you don't need to do that because you are protected. You got to let it go. You got to release this need for false security, because that's what it is. It's false security. You think you need it, but it's just another excuse to keep you distracted. Cut the distractions out. You're here to build, you're here to grow, you're here to show yourself, and it's time for you to do that. So know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. Y'all heard me? Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna have to come back and rewatch this because this was for me too. Obviously, manifest generators in the building. Drop your shields. Let it go. Show yourself. Foxy, you can come back. I'm done. I'm done, Manny Jens. Y'all heard me.
That is a beautiful message for you manifesting generators. I love it. It's beautiful. See, I told y'all to come here. Yes, take notes. Be prepared. Spirit always got a message. When you come here, Spirit has a message for you. Because you were guided here. You could have been anywhere else tonight. You could have been prepping for, you get together with your family. You could be just sleeping and getting ready for work tomorrow, but you're here tonight, and that is your message. So manifesting generators, that was a beautiful message for you. Absolutely.
I almost cried,
Generators.
y'all. Generators are next.
Yes, generator. Oh, reflector here. What we doing? We're doing the reflect. Let's do the reflector because they, to me, are always last. They are like because they the little small group. We barely. It's like anybody in the building. Oh, we have one. Okay, we'll do theirs now. If no one's here, we're just gonna skip over them because there's very few. No, we have one, a
I
beautiful
love
one.
it. Yes. Step up for the reflector in the building. First of all, reflector, you are a rare jewel. You are rarer than the rarest diamond because there are so few reflectors. And so, yeah, show some respect for the reflectors. Reflector Reflectors are so beautiful, powerful, magnetic, sensitive, and also have to be a patient one of the human design. And that's because you gotta wait a whole moon cycle. Like y'all can't even make life-changing decisions like this. You have to give yourself a lot of space, a lot of breathing room. Give yourself time to recharge. Give yourselves space. Space is very important. Also, tracking the moon is going to be really important for you, reflectors. So if you can, if I had my little moon book, I track the moon. You need to track the moon. Okay, breathe with me, reflector. Breathe with me. What is being called in? What are you being called into? What is coming through for you? Take a deep breath in. All right. All right. Reflected, there is an ongoing battle. You got this fighting card. So this is a swords card, an air card, a mental card. There is a constant battle going on in your mind. You versus you. It's all you versus you. So this card is letting you know that we see you. You're conflicted, your energy is giving conflicted. It's time for you to call a truce. It's time for you to find a way to quiet your mind. The battle of the mind doesn't matter because nothing that your mind has to say matters much in terms of the journey that you're here to live and the journey that you're here to embody and what you are here to experience. It's not mental. So there's too much energy in your mind and you have to quiet it down. So what makes time freeze for you? What puts you in a state of flow that you're not in your head? Do that more. Meditate. Meditate. Guided meditations, sound healing, allow yourself presence, allow yourself to be present in the moment and not fighting, not this internal fighting. It's not helping you. It does not it's not doing anything for you. And then we have this card. Do you see this? This card is like the king of rainbows. You saw that we got rainbows for the other two readings, but you got the king, abundance. The king of rainbows has no material worries. The king of rainbow is puffing a blunt, like chilling. a little lotus flower chilling. So this is the energy that you're being called to. Find your peace. Find your peace. That's where your abundance lies. That is where your wealth is. And when you're there, and when you found it, and when you have it, you see this card? Going with the flow. When your mind is at ease, your body is at ease, your emotions are also at ease. And you as an emotional being, you as an empath, so reflectors are the empath, the empaths of all empaths, okay? You feel so strongly the energy around you that you should submerge yourself and float in water. You should allow yourself to be in spaces that are full of nature's abundance in order to find peace. Find a place, going with the flow. Find a place where you can just flow and be at ease. So a lot of this energy that's being called for you is flow. That fighting card came through just to say, to bring awareness to what's happening in your mind. Whatever is happening here, you are creating in your body and you're creating in your emotions. So both the earth and water, that's your body and your emotions. Your physical and emotional states are all being impacted by your mental state. So let's see which angel and ancestor is going to wrap this up for us. Oh. This makes sense for a reflector. It's the arrow. And the arrow says, surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with protective energy. This makes a lot of sense for you because, like I said, the reflector, you're open centers. You are sensitive. You are vulnerable to other energies. So shield your energy, protect your energy. How you can do that, there's a lot of different ways. You can do it with crystals, you could do it with energy healing, you can do it with prayer, you can do it with intentionality. Before you leave your house, surround yourself with a protective energy so that you're not absorbing too much negativity in your direction. The message says here, surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. If you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to step out of the situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. So, what's that for you? What is that for you? So, in this moment, it's safety, it's root chakra things, it's safety. Okay? What are your safe spaces? Sending you so much love. Take care of yourself. Be careful out here.
Shout out to all the reflectors. Shout out to you, Cuban, Chica 5. Yes, yes. Thank you for being in the building. You like one in a million for real. Okay. So, Claudia, can you let us know your cash app, please?
Pure love energy. All written out.
Pure,
Pure love energy.
pure love energy. So if you feel it in your hearts tonight, Claudia gives so much of herself. Like I told y'all, every time she comes here is just an experience. I tell you, I don't go to sleep immediately once I get off of here because there's so much energy built up after we do this. So we know tonight the last reading will go to the generators. So is it the last one is generators tonight?
We can do generators. Are we not? Are we leaving manifestors out
Oh
of the
yeah.
equation?
Well, they always leaving everybody else out. They just tell us what to do. So no, we go no,
They
my bad.
lurking.
There's two more. My bad. But let's go to the generators and then the old greedy manifest. No, I'm sorry, the manifestors. Okay.
Generators in the building. I love y'all. So generators, woof. Generators, once you find your yes, once you find the things that are yeses for you, you just go for it. You just do. You are full of passion, full of energy. And listen, you bring the energy. Everybody loves a generator. Like your energy just captivates, especially a turned on generator, generator in flow. Whew, pure power express is the generator. Let's see where the generator is being called to, what the generator needs to note in this moment. Take a deep breath in with me. Okay, good. Mm, mm. Well, damn. Okay, good, generators. First off, we got the creator. This is the king of fire. Generators, this is your time. This is your time to create. What is flowing through you? What sparks you? Where is your passion leading you? This is pure Mars energy. On this final day of Scorpio, you are being called out to really harness this creator energy that you have, that you possess. That sacral that you have gives you the keys. Generators, it's like use this power that you have. You have this sacral that tells you yes, no. Your gut, your gut is all you have to listen to. And if you just make that decision today to just listen to your gut and follow it, you are going to be led in a whirlwind of things. And some of those things may not feel the best, but they're all for the highest evolution of yourself, for your highest good. So the second card that I pulled for you is transformation. So the transformation means there's an ending and a beginning. There's a rebirth. This is pure potentiality. This is the point where we revert to this blank slate that anything can be born out of. Transformation is like the key word for Scorpio season, and it's powerful that you get this on this last moment of Scorpio, which we're literally at. We're riding the last wave of Scorpio, and this is Scorpio energy, right? This card is about reshifting, about the rebirth, saying goodbye to what was and coming alive with the newness, the point of the end and new beginning. And you had this receptivity card. So this card is the queen of water. So you got a king and a queen. This is balance. And you got the fire king and the water queen. This is balance. In the middle, met in the middle by transformation. So what I'm seeing is alignment. What I'm seeing is alignment between your divine feminine and masculine energy. So you are in a really powerful moment right now. You're in a really powerful flow, and what's coming through you is for you and the people around you. You are receiving, you're allowing yourself to receive and allowing yourself to push it forward and create with it. So, can I hold up all of these? Okay. The creator, transformation, and receptivity. This is powerful. These cards feel like even holding them up together, the fact that all these figures are facing straight forward, the strength that is coming from them is just like, whew. Generators, what are y'all doing right now? What are you doing? This is, I feel like I'm gonna stay up and journal about this. This is intense. Yes, so the order does matter. Give me 1 second. I'm like trying to pull your Android and ancestor card. This is tying it all up. So you got the white witch that says, be the light. Has an owl, that's wisdom. Be the light. It says, take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to the light. You are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing a drama? You will know all the answers. Know that also you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. So, in facts of orders, I always set an intention for soul, mind, body. And so the order is, it's almost as it starts increasing. It starts increasing. So this is strong, strong, creative energy, flow, passion, and it coming through for that transformative and remembering the power of receiving, the power of staying open. And the white witch that came through says, be the light. Be the light. You know that have you have it. I know you have it. I feel like anytime, I feel like I'm already at the point where I can tell a generator, because generators just have it and everybody around wants it. You have it and people want it, but they can't. They can try to get it, but it's not going to be the same. You have an energy that cannot be replicated or duplicated. So it's time to shine your light. Give it to us, generators. We ready. We ready. We ready. Foxy's muted.
It got a little cold up in here. I said, we ready. We ready. Give it to a generator. That's why y'all are activated. We want that energy. Okay, so manifestors, I'm sorry. I know a lot of you, and you're not dominant people.
Oh.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me, because I did not send for you. You manifestors, sunshine. or LaShawn. Okay, I'm just gonna call y'all out, even though you're not here. Those are the two that and I'm telling you, when you say they energy, like if you are friends with a manifester, again, that's soul tribe. That y'all supposed to be friends because they ain't. A lot of people is not ready to receive that type of energy. That's what I'm gonna say. But the ones I know, I'd be like, I know why other people don't like them, but I like them. Like I can see, like, oh, I get it, but I like you though. So no offense. It's just, it's just the type of energy you got going on. It's all good. Be excited. Like you make shit happen. And that makes people uncomfortable sometimes. Okay. Okay. So manifestors, here's the stage for you. I'm going to piece myself out.
Manifestors. Listen, manifestors. I know a lot of manifestors also, and manifestors are very misunderstood and tend to be very disempowered people because you just have so much power that people around you didn't know how to handle it. People around you didn't know how to handle your power, and therefore they pushed you to a place of not being able to express it. They pushed you into a place where you feel like you cannot even say what it is that you want out loud. Like you can't tell other people when this is your key to everything that you want. So, are you ready? You know what? And we have a full moon in Gemini, so this is a really good time throat for throat chakra, for expression. Manifestors, let's see what the cards got for you, where your energy is going, what you're supposed to focus be on right now. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. Okay, manifestors. I'm gonna just pull all the cards out right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull this one face down though, because this one's gonna give us a good recap of this. So, manifestors off the top, y'all have been doing a little bit of isolating, a little bit of sticking yourselves in the ice. It's getting cold outside. You see this card? This is a 3 of air, 3 of clouds. Clouds is mental, and the tears that are falling down are what's defrosting the ice. So, manifestors, what I'm seeing here is you've been very rigid emotionally, and you've been leaning a lot on your mind. You've been leaning a lot on logic, and you're forgetting that you are a sentient being. And you've also been isolating yourself. You're ahead of the curve. I get it. Winter's coming, but it's not winter quite yet. But you've been acting like it's winter. You've been acting like it's winter. You've been dipping your toe in, but you've been hiding. And this is kind of calling you out. Like, why you've been in isolation? Is it because you don't want to be seen? Because you're so confused about what it is that you're wanting that you show one face here and a different face somewhere else? You're caught up in politics. You're caught up in appearances. The 7 of air, 7 of clouds. You see like the snake, you see this two-faced energy. This card is exposing the fact that you have been hiding because you really been caring a lot about other people's opinions. You've been caring so much about other people's opinions that allowed yourself to shrink. You've shrank yourself, but guess what? Either face that you show, either face that you think other people perceive you as, well, I feel like, am I here? I froze. It froze on my end. Can y'all see me?
We can see a picture of you because you in the middle. You going?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, well, let's keep it
It's a
moving.
cute picture. You got like the pouty
I,
lip thing going on. You like?
I see. I'm like, what's happening? What happened to
Oh.
my camera? All right. Whoa. I'm like, man, y'all manifestors, they really wanted y'all to see this. They really wanted y'all to see this. So, essentially, you're being called out and you're being told to shake out of it. Let me see if I can. Oh no, my camera is timed out. Hold on, I was trying to see if I could. I could
It's
probably
all
join on my
good.
phone. Give me a second.
It's all good. Go ahead. You can finish this one, and then we'll take you off the screen for a second. Let you. I think she's working behind the scenes. So, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, that was a cute picture, though. She was nice and powdered up for us. Hopefully, she'll be back to give us the manifestors their message right now. So, in the meantime, we're going. Oh, wait, she's back. Look how quickly she did that. She's amazing. Let's see if we can hear her, and as well as we can see her. There she is. Hello. I think you're muted.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Hold on, let me. Hmm.
Oh, this is a different view. Hello, everyone. We're nice and up close and personal now.
Yeah, my phone now, because my computer was like, bye.
See, your computer was like, okay, I am done for tonight. We will end with the manifestors tonight.
Says, yo, what is happening to the manifestors?
Sisters.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to get my AirPods. There we go. Say something. Let's see. Do my sound check. Can you hear me?
I can, but now you sound a little like we're on the phone.
How about now?
I can still hear you. It's clear.
It's clear.
It's clear. We can hear you. I don't know where this accent comes from. I guess once it gets later, I become English. I don't know.
I'm like, where's this accent? All right. So, listen, yo. The politician card shut down my computer. Okay? I just want y'all to know. The politician card shut down my computer. Y'all weren't ready to listen to that. I guess y'all not ready to be called out. That's what I'm gonna go with. Manifestors.
Say, mind your business. It shut completely down.
So it's interesting because all the cards, so the two cards that I got are air cards, are swords cards, are like this, mind. And then the last card that I have is a three of water, which is celebration. It literally says celebration. It's three beings dancing. It's like la 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 la, happy, happy, happy. And so it's like there's this joy and this beauty that is here for you once you let go of the politics, once you let go of trying to be perceived a certain way, once you let go of other people, so design is the conditioning, right? So you've been conditioned to give a fuck, and you're really not supposed to give a fuck. So you inside don't give a fuck, but on the outside you act like you give a fuck, and it got us all confused. Because do you give a fuck or don't you? We want to know. And guess what? We want you to full throttle yourself. So just be real about what that is.
We can't really hear you. You're going in and out.
I don't think manifestors are meant to hear this message.
Yo, something is really trying to shut you down from giving it to them. Like, listen, I told you. I said no.
So
Leave us
manifestors,
alone.
can you hear me now? Maybe fine. Maybe I'll give up the AirPods. Where's my case at? Let me take it off. Okay. Bra, 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 bra. Y ahora, now.
Yeah.
Okay. So essentially, manifestors are being called out to show up authentically. And all you have to do is set the intention to show up authentically, and you will start showing up authentically. It's really that simple for you. Like, use your throat to say, I want to show up authentically. I'm going to show up authentically. I am showing up authentically. And you will bring some clarity to yourself, to your mission, and to the people around you that are waiting to see what the hell is happening with you and what you're really about. Um, that's the celebration. The celebration is the people around you waiting to celebrate you for you. You also got Be the Light, the White Witch, and the Stag, Trust and Thrive. Trust and Thrive. So I'm not gonna read this one again. Y'all better go back and watch what the generators, but I will read the Trust and Thrive one. I'm not gonna do that again. Just not gonna do it. It says, come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The Stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence. And their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. Damn. That's everything. That's everything I was trying to say in a bleep. Manifesting, y'all. See you. Do you see y'all? Because I see y'all. Okay.
Hmm. Absolutely. Look at, man. First of all, the weather outside is frightful, and the
Mm,
fire would be so delightful. But yes, the energy was like, yes, wrap it up. You try and give us too much, and the manifestors, we know how y'all are. Yeah, absolutely. But trust and thrive. That's a beautiful message. Absolutely. You know, it. I've been wanting to do a show, and I am. I'm probably gonna do it on Instagram, y'all. Just a short little sit down conversation about trust, because um it's been heavy on my soul about how big of a step it is to trust anything. I mean, trust a person, trust the next step you make in your life, trust that your children are going to go out into the world and thrive, trust the world is not going to, trust takes, why it's so hard though, because we don't realize trust takes risk. If you trust something, you risk the fact that it may or may not turn out to be the way, but you're trusting. You're trusting. So I want to have that conversation with y'all on IG. Just know that if we coming up, so make sure you're following me on Paranoia Star C podcast. This has been a beautiful night. We had a couple of um human designs. We're gonna get to them next season, y'all. We're gonna get so deep into human design. It's gonna be beautiful. I think we gave y'all a little taste of the celebrity last time. We're gonna expand on it over this time. Me and Claudia will be collaborating on how we want to see human design moving forward. And I love the incorporation of tarot with human design, Claudia. That's a very brilliant idea of yours. Y'all, Claudia, what would you like to say to the star seeds before we close out the season of Paranoia Star Seed Podcast?
Uh, I'm in deep gratitude for the space as usual. Thank you for being here, all the starseeds. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Keep following your strategy, your authority. Understand that's the key to this thing here. Manifestors and generators, stop holding back. Stop holding back. That's your biggest takeaway here. Like the world is ready, been ready. You can make so many waves by just listening, by allowing yourself to be present with yourself. And projectors and reflectors, have more fun. Y'all need to have more fun.
I'm all for that.
Have fun. Manifesting generators, be free. I love you all. Have an amazing winter. I will see you when I see you. I'm still around. Um, IG is probably the best way to stay connected to me. I'm more personified. I have moon circles still coming up. I have Akashic Records classes for Reiki practitioners. I have Reiki classes coming up next year. And I'm wrapping up tarot season for I'm more personified. And we're going to move on to Akashic Records. So
Woo!
some people have been desiring more from their Akashic Records. So we're tapping in real deep in the winter. We're going dark in some ways,
Mm,
darken up. We're going to elevate, we're going to activate, and we're going to heal these wounds that have been coming up during this season that need to be cleared. So we're removing some blockages through the Akashic Records, and I
mm.
share it all. Keep in contact with me on Instagram. I welcome you, I receive you, I am here. I love you. Thank you, Foxy. I cannot I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this ending because I know that there's just another beginning around the corner. And
Absolutely. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited. I'm always grateful for you and your energy. You know, I welcome it. It's always welcome here on Pronoia. You are official Star Seed, and I'm so proud to say you were the very first official Star Seed. And we are going into season 2, y'all. I mean, season 2, season 5. Can you believe that? Season 5. We started this podcast, I don't know, almost 3 years ago, and we're going into season 5. Hibernation season is so important. I love that you say you're going deep and dark because it's almost like going deep into the ground, getting where it's warm, getting nice and cozy and getting to know ourselves. So when we come back up in the spring, we're going to bloom just like the flowers. It's like we got to move with the seasons and it's going to be beautiful. Yes, I'm excited about the next season. I'm excited about this ending. This is the season finale of Human Design. November the 30th will be the final show that we'll have. In between there, we have basically Joshua, who will be here on Friday with King Adonis. We also have Mahatma Gandhi. No, we do not.
in spirit, we channeling Mahatma Gandhi up in this
Oh God, Starseed. She will be in the building with Persia Red doing readings on Tarot Tuesday. Persia will be in the building for Tarot Tuesdays. Then we'll be ending out the season with Enoch Seventh Prophet and the beautiful Bella LaFleur. So we're gonna give you the next 3. We're gonna give you some beautiful music to start off the show with some great artists, and then we're gonna end up with some very spiritual messages for you to get you started in 2024. It's gonna be a beautiful year. I want you guys to know I am so appreciative how you've grown organically. That's my number one thing. It's the organic. Anybody who actually follows, they watch the show. You know, it's not like I got a bunch of followers and they just follow and they never come back. They come back, and you guys come back because you're star seeds. You come out every night. When you see that message pop up, you feel it in your gut to be here. That's because you tribe. So thank you for being here and supporting us. I really appreciate it. We're going to continue to grow. Season 5 is going to be dope. Tap in this Friday. It is free Flow Fridays, 11:33 on the clock. Power numbers, master numbers been coming through all night long, y'all. That is spirit in confirmation that this is going to be a dope season to come. We're going to go out with a bang. So make sure you tapped in Star Seeds. Make sure you're subscribed to YouTube. We used to be on Facebook, but we've been having some problems. And you know what? I love to see that y'all have moved over. It's really hard to get people to change their ways. So when I see that people actually moved over, that means that you are committed, like I am and we are, to coming here every day. All you got to do is switch platforms. Come on over to YouTube. Share this with your family. Subscribe to the page. Share it with your closest friends. Share with people you love and care about, because we are here to grow as star seeds, to light up the sky, to be different. Be different. If nothing else I've learned this year, it's just be different. Be whoever you want to be. Play the damn flute, even when people want to rap album out of you. Okay, I'm going to end with that right there. I love y'all. Pronoia Starseed Podcast. The universe is always working in your favor. Peace, y'all.
Further down to Dixon,
Maryland to be exact,
where crab is what you eat,
and also how some act.
Bama's driving buckets, how ironic they pull you in it. They wanna crack them shells, make a soup with you in it. Nigga, this Baltimore PG, Mo and a cat. Affiliation depends on your side of the map. 301 where niggas ain't trying to be nothing else. They content with the New Balance, fuck what's new on the shelf. Basic, yeah, I represent this lifestyle with minimalists who don't need much, but a lifestyle. Get off my dick, hate, I refuse to hold your weight, cause your negative is heavy and it's fucking up my posture. I'm top 5 in Maryland, easy, fuck your roster. Joshua's such a king on his own wave. They after my gems and I just gotta keep my dome straight. They wolves in sheep clothing, nigga, who forced you to donate? Leave them salty, sodium forms into bromate. Save some for the kids, leave them more than a door plate. Sinvergüenzas que no le gustan trabajar. Si el ghetto es el mar, como coño vas a nadar? Swim or drown seems to be the only option when you coming from the bottom. Takes a lot to get the shit poppin'. And this is not what it seems, but a crash course 101 of a verbal murder scene.
So don't pass that yellow tape. So don't pass that yellow tape. Yeah, this right here, homie, don't pass that yellow tape. This is a crash course 101 verbal murder scene. So don't pass that yellow tape. Yeah, this right here, homie, don't pass that yellow tape. Homie, don't pass that yellow tape. I'ma let my old head he knock speak to you,
You need a
youngest.
speech therapist to speak for clarity, so I can understand you fully. A breathing exercise to move the crowd who came dead on the ride. Enoch will survive. I heard your heart pitter patter. Drop gems and left data. Information organized for analysts to analyze. Write rhymes to memorize. The revolution's energized. Took her by surprise. Bubble eyes like a troglodyte. Hear the trumpet sound, ring the alarm. Told you once before, your arms are too short to box with the illo.
Profit, so stop it. The 7C about to lock it. Joshua got the pagans after him, he about to pop it. And may they never return. My verbal AK-47 is making them burn. Nigga, my pen is active, my heart is sincere. I can't sell my soul, there's not worth anything here. Fuck a contract, I sign myself to the Lord. I'm cool with my freedom, driving a Honda Accord. Nigga with stacks in the bank, funds invested properly. I should have the property to indulge in this monopoly. Copy me, that's what you can never do, nigga, cause me getting to this money was inevitable. Copy me, that's what you can never do, cause me getting to this money was inevitable, nigga. So just don't pass that yellow tape. Just don't pass this yellow tape. Yeah, this right here, homie, don't pass this yellow tape. This is a crash course 101 verbal murder scene. Homie, don't pass that yellow tape. Yeah, this right here. Homie, don't pass that yellow tape. Homie, don't pass that yellow tape. This is a crash course 101 vertigo.